Hey YouTube, it's Craig here, Reviews for You. I want to go over a few things today that, I don't know, just seems kind of out of place. Now the first thing is anytime somebody goes out and expresses their opinion on something, well, they're automatically crying about it or bitching about it, or they're toxic, or they're this or they're that. However, anytime the Schill media puts out one of their crap editorials, of course they're expressing their opinion. None of it's ever based on fact. It's always based on opinion. And they always point to and name call the toxic fans, which are expressing their opinion. So how does one differ from the other? If we are on there and we're expressing our opinion, then we're expressing our opinion. We have the right to do that in this country. We're not a socialist country like the SJWs want us to be. But they can write all these shill editorials with absolutely no facts behind them at all. None. And yet that's okay. That's not name calling. That's not toxic. That's not anything. It's just an editorial with their opinion. Okay, well, anytime you write your opinion, then just from now on, just consider an editorial of your opinion. And anytime an SJW attacks you for it, you know, I used to say, don't try and attack them back. Just kind of, ignore them. Well, you know what? It's not really an attack. If you hit them back with facts, it completely blows their mind. They're not rational. They don't know anything about facts, first off. They don't know anything about rational thought. They don't know anything about common sense. It's extremely easy, and I get it all the time. I get DMs and I get messages all the time. You know, I posted this up there, and now I have 100 people jumping on my post telling me how I'm wrong. Okay, first off, I see it a lot. Second off, I will jump in and I will explain the facts to them, and if they don't understand facts, I will insert sarcasm here, because I'm not going to put up with that shit. Not going to put up with it. It's not going to happen. Their lack of education and their lack of knowledge and their lack of common sense and their lack of rationale and their stupid ass way of thinking is not going to go and sit well with me. It never has, and it's not going to. So feel free to express your opinion on any form of social media that you want to. Feel free to write an editorial and publish it anywhere. And if you get any flack for it, feel free to DM me, and I will come back and let these suckers have it. Because I'm tired of it. I'm fed up with it. You know, I used to just, I'm going to let it slide. I'm going to let it slide. I'm going to let it slide. I'm not letting anything slide anymore. Alright? We're not on the playground. We're all adults. On our side, we're all adults. On the other side, they're not. They're not adults at all. So, with that being said, anytime you read a shill media piece, and anytime you read somebody's opinion, just remember, his piece or her piece that they wrote has no more weight than what yours wrote. His opinion and your opinion are the same. The difference I see are the people that are calling names and the people that are toxic, and the people that are doing this, the people that are doing that, are the ones that are writing the shill pieces. Now, I must have read at least 10 articles today, and every one of them ended up the same way, with the toxic fan base and the toxic fan base. And James Mangold. The toxic fans are going to keep it up until no director is going to want to come in and do Star Wars. Nobody wants to come in and do Star Wars to begin with. That's not my fault. We didn't fuck up the company beyond all repair. And just keep this in mind, Mr. Mangold. I don't want a fucking Boba Fett movie. Also, keep this in mind, Mr. Mangold. Your fellow director, Rian Johnson's the one that started attacking the fans, period. Lucasfilm employees started attacking the fans, period. We can deal with a shitty film, which is what we got with Rian Johnson's Last Jedi. What I'm not going to deal with is expressing my opinion and then having some son of a bitch from Hollywood tell me how my opinion is wrong. As far as I'm concerned, Hollywood can get wiped off the damn map. You want to become a different country altogether? You want to secede from the United States? By all means, I will sign the petition. As a matter of fact, I did sign the petition. I signed the petition for California to become its own country. Now, try to defend yourself. You will be a country of buffoons. And we're not talking about the whole state of California, because 59% of California is Republican. And they don't agree with this crap. But the leadership that you have in California, and this stupid ass agenda that you have in Hollywood, that just spread, oh yes, spreading across the United States. Just because it's spreading through Hollywood like herpes, doesn't mean it's spreading across the United States. Period. People go watch a movie and you put your little message up in there, and believe me, the smart people in the United States don't believe your bullshit. And the people overseas really don't believe your bullshit. So, with that being said, every time you read a Schill Media website, take it with a grain of salt. Because his opinion or her opinion, whoever wrote the editorial, means absolutely no more than yours. And if they want to call us toxic, they need to quit writing their little toxic editorials and posting them on the internet. Now, there you go, SJWs. A little bit of common sense and a little bit of rationale for you. Of course, the viewers of this channel already know that we have common sense and rationale on our side. The only thing that you have on your side, well, is nothing. So, James Mangold, if you don't want to make a Star Wars film, by all means, dude, don't let the door hit you in the ass. Plain and simple. Do I want Spielberg to come in and make a film after what he said? Shit, no, I don't want Spielberg to come in and make a Star Wars movie. Do I ever want Rian Johnson to touch anything ever again? Shit, no, I don't want Rian Johnson to touch anything again. So, with all that being said, because these people have no clue about the real world. None. You know, that little bubble that you live in Hollywood is about to get popped. And if you honestly think that you have a shot of doing anything in this country, especially with now they're wanting to start, the SJWs are wanting to start a civil war, and now it's Democrat socialists. Let me explain something to you. The people that you're trying to fight are the ones with guns. You're the tweakers that don't have guns, that have been trying to take our guns forever. I try not to get political in the middle of all this stuff, but you keep throwing your political message up in there, so I'm going to throw a political message back at you. Just a little knowledge for you. I'm going to drop some knowledge on you. The people that you've been trying to take their guns are the ones that you're trying to start a war with. I would advise you, strongly advise you, to stay as clear as possible from this house as you possibly can. And that's because this house is kind of armored. There's a whole arsenal of stuff up in here. And it's preparing for shitheads like you. Come up in here with your pink and purple hair, trying to throw rocks at my house and trying to do this and everything else and try to destroy any of my private property or touch any of my family and see what happens. Just saying. So take your SJW message, shove it up your ass, and take your Schill websites, shove them up your ass. We're not going to take it anymore. Yes, that was a song back in the 80s. But anyway, still applies to this day, although I'm not wearing the makeup or the blonde hair. But either way, so James Mangold, if you don't want to make a Star Wars movie, by all means, move the fuck on. Spielberg, you don't want to make a Star Wars movie? By all means, move the fuck on. If you're not going to make a real Star Wars movie to begin with, move the fuck on. There are plenty of people out there who don't have the big ass ego that y'all have, that are more than willing to make a Star Wars film. And we're about to see it with the D&D trilogy. JJ, episode 9's going down, baby. Like a $2 hooker on the side of the street. And I'm going to make sure it happens. Plain and simple. Now, remember from the live stream last night, we are helping out Shannon, who is our original Mary Jade. She was hired in '99 to be the real Mary Jade for photo shoots and inserts into games and some comics. And she's going through an extremely rough time, which I'm familiar with. I also went through cancer and am still going through cancer on my 4th year now. So she has went through it, had complications with it to the point where she can barely walk. She has tons of medical bills. Insurance is now not covering it. I also know how that works because my medical bills are now up to about $325,000. And so she has a GoFundMe campaign. I shared it with Jeremy on Geeks and Gamers. I shared it with John Talk Star Wars. I shared it with everybody on Twitter. Anything that you can donate to the GoFundMe, whether it's $1, $2, $5, makes no difference. Makes no difference. Every dollar counts. I've donated $500 myself personally so far. The live stream I did last night, all that money will go also to the GoFundMe, which will be another $450. And some of my subs have already contributed over $500. We've got more money coming in. We are also in the middle of organizing. We're going to organize a charity event, and that money is going to go to that, so we can help out one of our Star Wars communities own, because that's what we do. We take care of our own, and she's not with the Soy Boy Star Wars either. She is actually a subscriber to many of our channels. As well as Geeks and Gamers and Ethan Van Skyver and everybody else. I mean, she is not with the Soy Boy game, and always been my favorite character, Mary Jade. I remember going to a con and having her sign a picture that I had, which I wish I still had, and I cannot find it, and it's killing me. But anyway, I'm supposed to talk with her again today, and I'm going to do everything I can do to make sure she reaches her goal, and probably then some. Just so we can make sure that our Mary Jade, which was meant a lot to me growing up, still does. I'm going to make sure that because I can deal with, I can understand exactly what she's going through. We'll make sure that she gets everything she can get. So there'll be a link to that in the description. You can just click on the GoFundMe campaign. You can donate anonymously. It doesn't matter, $1, $2, $5, $10, $100, whatever. I'm selling my house on the 13th. I'm going to take $2,000 of what I make off of that house, and I'm going to throw towards that campaign as well. I've already put another $500 in it. Like I said, I'm putting in everything that I did from the live stream there. The live stream tonight for the Rebel Alliance, I'm going to take all that money, the Super Chat money, and I'm going to donate that as well. I'm going to donate everything I can possibly give. And I'm going to give until it hurts, because I've been there and I'm still there, and I know what it's like. So everybody, please take a look at the GoFundMe campaign. If you can afford to put in, that's great. If you need to wait till paycheck, it's great. But like I said, $1, $2, it all adds up. If 1,000 people put up $1, it's $1,000. So each dollar counts, and I just want to make sure that someone in our Star Wars community is taken care of. especially somebody that meant so much to all of us who are big fans of the expanded universe. I have ordered a bunch of Mary Jade stuff. I am going to send it to her, have her sign it. I will then auction it off, and I will take that money, and I will take all the money, even for what I bought it for, and I will take all the money, and I will also put that towards the Mary Jade Fund GoFundMe page. So it doesn't matter if we make $100 off an item. It doesn't matter to me. I'm taking the original purchase price and the $100. I'm not taking my money back from where I bought the stuff, and all that money is going to go to GoFundMe too. So just remember, I'm the asshole, and I'm the one that is ruining Star Wars. I'm the one that's trying to take care of everybody in the community. So with that being said, I'm Craig. Remember to hit like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you hit the bell notifications. A lot of people aren't getting the bell notifications, especially when we go live. We got it last night. We went live twice last night, and literally hardly anybody got a bell notification. So just remember, Mondays and Thursdays at 9 p.m., whether you get a bell notification or not, be on this channel, because this is where the Rebel Alliance is coming out of. And tonight, with me and our guests, we're going to be going over multiple subjects, and we'll have multiple information, lots of information that you guys don't know about, and we're going to share it with you, and we're all going to talk about it, and then we're here to answer any of your questions. So see you tonight at 9. I'm Craig. Reviews for you. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Remember to share this video to get it out there. Take a look at the GoFundMe page. Any bit counts. So with that being said, Craig, reviews for you. I am out of here.